What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today we're going to be breaking down the shotguns in Call of Duty Ghosts. Then at the end, I'm going to share with you guys what I feel is the best shotgun in the game. So first, I'm going to compare the stats such as damage and the reload time and things like that. Then later on, I'll show you guys a very detailed range comparison that actually means something rather than me just saying this many meters or something like that. And that's not really useful to you guys. So this range comparison will actually be meaningful in-game to you guys. So first up, let's have a look at the damage in a way that's meaningful to you. So each shotgun fires 8 pellets at once in a spread, and each pellet deals a certain amount of damage depending on the shotgun and the range. So the first number is the number of pellets it takes to kill right up close, and the second number is the number of pellets it takes to kill at the shotgun's maximum range, which we'll be looking at later with our range comparison. So as you can see, the FP6 is best at point blank range because it only needs to land 1 out of the 8 pellets in a single shot. At longer range though, it's not so great. At its maximum range, it will take at least 2 shots to kill, and even then you may need some luck there because the pellets do spread out quite a bit at longer ranges. So if you're at its maximum range, it's likely going to take you 3 to 4 shots to get a kill. At maximum range, the TAC-12 is the best damage-wise, and it only takes 5 pellets to kill. Moving on to rate of fire, the Bulldog and the MTS have a much higher rate of fire than the others, as you'll probably notice, and that's just because they are semi-automatic, whereas the FP6 and the TAC-12 are both pump action. So the Bulldog does come out on top in this category with a pretty fast rate of fire of 480 rounds per minute. So next up, let's look at the reload times. For shotguns, this gets a little bit weird since some of them have fixed magazines, so you'll have to load individual shells into the gun. So the Bulldog reloads the entire magazine the fastest at 2.6 seconds, but with the FP6, you're able to load a single shell at a time, and you can load that shell quite quickly. So if it's just that one extra shot that you need to pop into the gun, the FP6 is quite fast. The TAC-12 can be painstakingly slow to reload, but keep in mind it also does have the largest magazine capacity, and we'll look at that right after we look at the aim down sight time. So all of the shotguns aim down sight in just 0.20 seconds, which is actually the same as most of the SMGs. Now for magazine sizes, the TAC-12, like I said earlier, has the largest at 10 shells, and the rest are all 5 or 6 shells. Moving on to spread, this is the size of the hipfire spread that you see with the heads-up display, and it's very important for a shotgun since you want to hit as many pellets as possible in a small target area. And as you can see, the Bulldog and TAC-12 have the lowest spread, and this is what you want in those mid to longer range gunfights with a shotgun. It's also worth mentioning that spread does tighten up when you aim down sight with every one of these shotguns, so make sure you aim down sight if they're at your maximum range or a little bit longer range for a shotgun. Okay, so finally, let's get into the most important aspect of a shotgun in this game, and that is its range. In my little graphic here, the line indicates the maximum range of the shotgun, and any further away than this and you won't even get a hit. And then the dot indicates the range at which you can expect to get a one-shot kill as long as you're aimed down sight and on target. But keep in mind this can vary a little bit depending on how your spread goes, because each spread is a little bit random. So as you can see, the Bulldog has the shortest range, but it's also semi-auto, so just keep that in mind. The FP6 is the next worst for one-shot kills, but it does have a pretty good maximum range. As for the MTS, it has the second best one-hit kill range, but its maximum range is quite limited. And finally, the TAC-12 has the longest maximum range as well as the longest one-shot kill range. So now that we've seen all the stats and ranges, what do I consider to be the best shotgun in the game? This sort of depends on the type of player that you are. If you're really confident in your aim and you want that extra range, the TAC-12 would be my first choice. But if you are more focused on getting up close and personal and potentially clearing out multiple enemies at once, I'd go with the Bulldog, because it has such a high fire rate. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion in the comments below. What is your favorite shotgun in Call of Duty Ghosts? So that's all I have for this breakdown. I'd appreciate a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll talk to you guys next time.